Hey guys, I'm going to go over Storm Emerald's set, just a few cards, because I want to go over only the playable cards in my opinion. I've been trying to do this for a while, so bear with me if I sound a little annoyed. Masquerain, Bug Out, 50 times damage, reveal the bottom 7 cards of your deck. It's attacked at 50 damage for each Pokemon you find there with the move Bug Out. Then shuffle any revealed Pokemon and then put it back into your deck. Combee has the same move as Masquerain. Golisopod, Finishing Blow, 60 damage plus. This attack does 160 more damage. If your opponent has any damage counters, it does 220 damage total. Quattro Hold, 160. During your opponent's next turn, the fighting Pokemon cannot retreat for 1 Ignition energy. Magmortar has the ability Buddy Boost. Once during your turn, you may attach up to 1 basic fire and 1 basic electric energy from your hand to one of your Magmortars and Electivires in any way you like. Kyogre has the move Savage Whirlpool, 100 damage. If there's a stadium in play with the name Legendary in its name, this attack does 50 more damage, or 50 damage to all of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Jellicent, Deep Sea Draw. You may use this ability once during your turn, draw a card. If you do, then put a card from your hand onto the bottom of the deck. Wishy-Washy EX, ability. Once Ocean Gain, you may use this ability once during your turn. If this Pokemon's in the active, heal 50 damage from your from this Pokemon. Has the move Hydro Splash for 220, very easy to set up with Misty's Vitality. Electivire, Voltage Hammer, 60 times damage, discard any number of basic energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 60 damage for each energy discarded in this way. Easy to set up with 2 Magmortars, so you can do 240 damage instantly. Mega Golurk, cannot attack unless you have 10 or more cards in hand, so you're most likely going to be playing with a Dunsparce, and it has the move Goliath Punch for 300 damage. This attack does 30 damage to itself, but you're mostly going to be playing Monkey Dory to take that 30 damage off of you. Groudon, Savage Ground. If there's a stadium in play with the name Legendary in its name, this attack does 170 more for 270 damage. This is very easy to set up, especially when you have Fighting Gong, Premium Power Crow, Lunatone Solrock, and Barbaracle. I can't think of the name. Then we have Spinarak with the move Bug Out. So that's another Pokemon you're going to add into your Bug Out deck. Sableye has the move Lure Out, which is just accompanying Flute. Inkay, Knockoff, 10 damage, discard a random card from your opponent's hand. And then Mega Malamar with Psychic Marionette. 70 times damage, it's attacked at 70 damage for each of your opponent's bench, maxing out with 350, and it has the move Eerie Pulse for 200 damage. Your opponent's active is now confused. No Good Dragons. And colorless, there's Azurill, Charge, search your deck for an energy card attached to one of your bench Pokemon. This is very good, especially with free retreat, and it's very easy to set up with all that energy acceleration. Alteria's ability is just Latias EX's ability. Kecleon, Colorful Whip, 30 times damage, reveal any number of Pokemon from your hand. This attack does 30 damage for each type of Pokemon you find or you revealed in this way. You don't have to discard or shuffle them back in your deck, so it's actually kind of fun. Mega Rayquaza, Champion's Roar. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto the bench during your turn, you may use this ability. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and attach a basic energy card to this Pokemon. This is very easy. If you get an energy from the ability, you can just Crispin, and that's your entire. You can have them already set up. The move Storm Emeralda, 50 times damage. Its attack does 50 damage for each. Or 50 damage times the number of fire and electric energies to all of your Pokemon in play. That's why you want the Magmortars and Electivire set up, so you can get this Pokemon in if you want very high damage. Talonflame, Excite Dive. If this Pokemon is in your hand, and you have a colorless Mega Evolution Pokemon in play, you may put this Pokemon on your bench. Mega Rayquaza and Mega Kangaskhan. Claw Hunt, 150 damage. Search your deck for 2 cards and put them in your hand. This is basically just a Pidgeot. You're just searching for 2 cards, and it's a move. And it's 150 damage. Delicious Rice Balls, heal 30 damage from your active, heal 30 more damage for each Delicious Rice Ball card in your discard pile. 30, 60, 90, 120. Adventuring Lantern, search your deck for a basic fire energy and basic electric energy and put them in your hand. Custom Vest. If you are a Mega, or if you're not a Mega and you attach this to a not a Mega Pokemon and you get hit by a Mega, you take 60 less. Mega Rayquaza Cap, Delta Gift. For each Pokemon, or for each of your Pokemon in play that has the Mega Rayquaza Cap attached to it, search your deck for a basic energy and attach it to that Pokemon. MC Type, new artwork. A rune, search your deck for 3 supporter or 3 stadium cards in any combination. Reveal them and put them in your hand. Zinnia's Trust, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. If you do, move 1 energy from your previous active to your new active. It's basically a scramble switch. Tate and Lysia's Training, draw 2 cards. Then if this stadium is in play with a legendary, you put this card back in your hand instead of discarding it. Legendary Ocean, basically both you and your active heal double. So Jumbo Ice Cream is 160, Rice Balls is 60, 120, 180, 240. Wishy-Washy ability is 100. Legendary Summit, this is Mega Gengar's ability for colorless Pokemon. And then Legendary Lava Lake, this is evolution Pokemon do not have abilities. So, okay, finally, I got this set done. Only took 10 tries. Okay, what are your thoughts about this set? I think it's pretty good. I think it's some fun cards you can play with. Sorry I had to go so fast. This has just been really making me mad. I've been trying so hard to get this through. I don't know what's going on. Sorry about that. I'll try making a better video next time.